Hi, City of Harrison residents. For anyone who may not know me, my name is Tanner Dole, and I am currently running for election to keep my seat on Harrison City Council. I was selected by the Republican Party Central Committee to fill a vacancy on council following the passing of a council member back in May. It's definitely been a hit-the-ground-running type of introduction for my first few months on council with everything the city has going on. From the community center renovations and new splash pad construction planning, overseeing new developments breaking ground, to everyday maintenance of the city, it has been a busy summer. It's important for you as a citizen to have confidence in the decision-making of your council members and to ensure that they are being made in the best interest of the city. My first priority after being appointed was to personally meet with each of our directors to get a better understanding of how the city operates on a day-to-day basis. I had previously worked in the street department as summer help while I obtained my bachelor's degree from the University of Cincinnati, but it was still great to get back out and refamiliarize myself with all of the departments from a different perspective. I've been fortunate to get to take part in the city updating our comprehensive plan and zoning code. It is extremely important that we get an accurate idea of what the long-term goals are for the city so that this plan can help aid future city officials in making decisions regarding the limited properties that we have left within the city and making recommendations for any areas that we may potentially be annexed into the city in the future. I am making it clear in the comprehensive plan and in the new zoning code that Harrison is no longer a place where high-density residential developers will thrive. Assuming future councils stick to our comprehensive plan, any future growth will be much larger lots with better building materials. Alongside the comprehensive plan, we have been extremely focused on moving forward on our infrastructure improvements for the city. With the Dry Fork overpass construction commencing in 2026, we also have plans to widen Dry Fork going north to the school and portions of Harrison Avenue toward Kilby. With these roads in particular being multi-jurisdictional roads, it does take more time and cooperation from different government levels to accomplish these projects, but we're making it a priority to tend to these problemed areas within our current infrastructure. Regardless of your political affiliation or beliefs, I encourage you to reach out and get educated on your candidates for this election and be sure to vote in November for who you think has the best interests of Harrison in mind and is willing to represent you the way you see fit. With any questions, feel free to reach out to me at my personal email, tannerd19@gmail.com, or message me on Facebook at Tanner Dole for Harrison City Council, and feel confident putting your faith and vote in me to continue this work that I have started for the city. Thank you, and I hope to see you on Election Day.
Hello, my name is Kathy Rager, lawyer. I am running for Harrison City Council. My dedication to Harrison is unwavering. I've spent my entire life here supporting and serving my fellow citizens. I am a conservative running as independent because I don't represent a party. I represent the people, all people. If we haven't met yet, chances are we will soon. I look forward to meeting you, listening to your thoughts, and hearing your ideas for the future of our city. My philosophy is simple. The first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is a servant. As a mortgage professional, I work to protect families by guiding them toward the American dream of home ownership with their best interests at heart. As a personal trainer, I help others make healthier choices, building both inner confidence and outer strength. As a mother and grandmother, I encourage and guide our youth by coaching and cheering them on at games and in life. As a Christian, I will be a councilwoman with integrity guided by morals. I am grateful for the blessings we enjoy in Harrison. Together, we will unlock even greater opportunities for our community by voting for forward-thinking leadership. I love Harrison with all of my heart, but we are nowhere near where we can be as a community. We must proactively prevent problems rather than apply a Band-Aid to a bleeding wound. For the last several months, I have taken monthly walking tours to meet with citizens and evaluate the state of our city. I have administered regular online surveys to determine what people want and need. Here are just a few examples of my priorities as your councilwoman. My office will have a system for residents to send in requests. Your voices will not only be heard, but they will be listened to. This will be a new concept for Harrison, but a necessary one. I have already started this council duty by assisting citizens in obtaining resolutions to issues that have been ignored. To grow Harrison responsibly by ensuring that zoning is equitable and enhances our master plan. The current moratorium on new construction will expire soon. Plans must be made as soon as possible. We must be proactive, not reactive. For example, new construction projects should be required to utilize local companies for a percentage of work and/or materials on new projects. I want to return tax credit to our citizens. We must prioritize improving our infrastructure by working with state and federal entities to use available funding to fix our roads instead of patching them. Youth safety is a must. I have begun research to acquire federal and state funding for sidewalks from the junior and senior high to their homes for safety. I also want to investigate the possibility of bringing back bus service to the senior high. I want to create benchmarking and audits to ensure our city is being run at its highest potential and invest a portion of the city funds for our children's future. Establish a youth council committee where students can partake in council meetings and experience local government to ensure a strong future. Win or lose, I will continue my work so our children and grandchildren are safe and well represented. They deserve to reside in a thriving, beautiful, safe city that offers family entertainment in highly ranked schools with secure access to and from. Times are difficult, and every citizen should be able to pay taxes without hindering their ability to house, feed, and clothe their families while still having money to save. Harrison has been my family's home for 4 generations. I love the people, and I love our city. Whenever I walk through the community, I feel the same pride I have felt since I was a little girl walking with my grandfather to get a hot dog from our local butcher downtown Harrison. Remember, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Let's responsibly grow Harrison by optimizing opportunities, thinking outside the box, and listening to the citizens. Do you stand with me for a brighter future for our children? If yes, on November 4th, vote for me, the gold standard candidate, Kathy Rager Lawyer, the hyphenated name if you want change. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Patty Van Cleve, and I'm a lifelong Harrison resident, currently living in the district. I serve as a secretary at Crosby Elementary School and am married with a wonderful blended family of 6 children and 5 grandchildren. I joined Harrison City Council in July 2024 after being appointed by current council members to fill a vacant seat following an interview process. In my time on council, I have had the privilege of chairing the Economic Development Committee, the Recreation Commission, and the Tree Board. As a council member, one of my top priorities is listening to and addressing the concerns of our residents. We are currently partnering with American Structure Point and a dedicated steering committee to develop a new comprehensive plan. This plan will directly address key issues our community cares about, including slowing residential development, modernizing zoning codes, and improving our infrastructure. We have already taken important steps in this direction, including a 2-year moratorium on new housing other than single-family dwellings, and we're preparing for major infrastructure improvements such as the Drive Fork Overpass overhaul scheduled for 2026, with additional improvements to Drive Fork North and Harrison Avenue to follow. Because many of these projects involve multiple jurisdictions, they take time, but we are committed to seeing them through. Council is also focused on vital public safety and quality of life projects. We are currently evaluating locations and budgeting for a much-needed new firehouse, as well as planning a splash pad and updated restrooms at the community center. My personal goal is to see a thriving and vibrant downtown with no vacant buildings and a strong local economy. There are exciting developments ahead, including plans for the vacant land across from Kroger, projects that will continue to strengthen and grow our community. It has been an honor to serve the people of Harrison, and I would love the opportunity to continue the work we've started. If you share my vision for our city's future, I respectfully ask for your support in the November election. Believe in Van Cleve and vote for Patty Van Cleve for City Council.